When you think of Mexico, what comes to mind? Is it the delicious tacos or the beautiful beaches? But there's more to this country than meets the eye. Mexico has produced some of the most fierce fighters in boxing history. Why? What makes these warriors so tough? Some say it's the Mexican style, which is all about pure heart and relentless aggression. Others point to the fact that Mexican boxers never take a step back. They stand toe-to-toe with their opponents and brawl until the final bell. Of course, there are many great fighters from different countries, but the sheer number of legendary Mexican boxers is unmatched. Just think of all the greats who have come out of this small country like Julio, Canelo, Alvarez, Floyd Mayweather, Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Manuel Marquez, Salvador Sanchez, Wilfredo Gomez, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, Carlos Monzon, and more. And these are just a few names. There are so many other great fighters who could have made it on this list. It's safe to say that Mexico is a country that takes great pride in its boxing history, and for good reason too. The tradition of Mexican boxing goes back generations. The country has produced some of the most feared and respected fighters in the history of the sport. And it all starts with their style of fighting. The Mexican style is all about heart, determination, and aggression. Mexican fighters are known for their ability to take punishment and keep coming forward. They are not afraid to get in the face of their opponents and brawl. Some people might call it dirty boxing, but it's all part of the Mexican style. This is why you don't hear Mexican fighters complaining about their opponent holding or clinching. In fact, they expect it. They know that if they can get inside and start brawling, they will win the fight. So what if the opponent holds on? That's just another excuse for the Mexican fighter to land some more punches. You see, a Mexican fighter will take 3 punches to give one, and that's by design. They know that they can weather the storm and come back swinging. When they do, it's with a vengeance. This is what makes Mexican fighters so dangerous. They're always willing to take a few punches to land one of their own. And when they connect, it's lights out. This brings us to our next point, which is that Mexican fighters never take a step back. They stand and trade leather with their opponents. This is not only exciting for the fans, but it also gives the Mexican fighters a chance to show off their skills. When two fighters stand toe-to-toe and exchange punches, it's a great opportunity for the more skilled boxer to shine. This is why so many great Mexican fighters are known for their offensive skills. They are not afraid to take risks and go after their opponents. This often results in highlight reel knockouts. But what really makes Mexican fighters so tough? The answer is simple. It's their warrior culture. From the time they are young boys, Mexican fighters are taught to be warriors. It's in their blood. They are born with the fighting spirit. Of course, it takes more than just heart and determination to become a great fighter. You also need skill, technique, and training. But for Mexican fighters, it all starts with their warrior culture. They grow up in a society that values strength, courage, and determination. And these are the qualities that make them so tough. One of the best examples of this is the late, great Salvador Sanchez. Sanchez was a true Mexican warrior. He was born in a poor neighborhood in Mexico City, and he grew up fighting. He started boxing at a young age to defend himself against the many gangs that were in his neighborhood. Sanchez was only 16 years old when he had his first professional fight. He won the fight by knockout in the first round. From that moment on, Sanchez knew that he wanted to be a boxer. He turned pro in 1979 and quickly became one of the top fighters in the world. Sanchez was known for his incredible power and his relentless aggression. He was also very skilled technically, and he had a great chin. Sanchez was truly a great champion. He defended his title 9 times before he was tragically killed in a car accident in 1982. He may be gone, but he will never be forgotten. Sanchez was a true Mexican warrior. Another great example of the Mexican warrior culture is the current pound-for-pound king, Canelo Alvarez. Canelo was born in Guadalajara, Mexico, and like Sanchez, he grew up fighting. When Canelo was just 9 years old, he would help his father train other fighters at their family gym. Canelo would watch these fighters get ready for their fights, and he would dream of one day becoming a great champion himself. At the age of 13, Canelo began to train seriously under the guidance of his father. He was a natural in the ring and soon began to win amateur fights. When Canelo was 17 years old, he turned professional. And the rest, as they say, is history. Canelo has gone on to become one of the best fighters in the world. He's held world titles in 4 different weight classes, and is currently the unified super middleweight champion. Canelo is known for his incredible power, his relentlessness, and his warrior spirit. These are the qualities that make him a true Mexican warrior. But what about those who complain about the Mexican style? Are they wrong? No, they are not wrong. The Mexican style is not for everyone. It takes a special kind of fighter to be able to stand toe-to-toe with someone and brawl. Not every fighter has the heart and determination to do this. But that doesn't mean that the Mexican style is bad. It's just different. That's what makes it so exciting. In conclusion, Mexico is a country that is known for its great fighters. The tradition of Mexican boxing goes back generations. The country has produced some of the most feared and respected fighters in the history of the sport. The Mexican style is all about heart, determination, and aggression. Mexican fighters are known for their ability to take punishment and keep coming forward. They are not afraid to get in the face of their opponents and brawl. This is what makes Mexican fighters so dangerous. They are always willing to take a few punches to land one of their own. This is the warrior culture of Mexico. From the time they are young boys, Mexican fighters are taught to be warriors. It's in their blood. They are born with the fighting spirit. This is what makes Mexico such a great place to be from if you're a fighter. You are surrounded by other fighters who share the same passion and dedication as you. You are constantly training and competing against other great fighters. This helps you to improve your skills and become the best fighter possible. So what do you think makes Mexico such a great boxing country? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Thank you for watching.